It's been a while since I made a video, but I'll be back here pretty soon. Got the new truck coming soon. This thing should be running here pretty soon. So, this is a 30 horsepower Vanguard clone knockoff. Got it for $800. It is bolted down. It ain't going anywhere. I will say, if you're going to be doing this, this is a MTD GT460 18460 frame. And the only thing that I had to really do to make it fit is you can kind of work around this too if you wanted to, is the exhaust pipes kind of had to bash the supports down for the front axle, and I stood on the axle and it didn't flex or nothing, none of that stuff. So when I run my fuel line, I think I'm going to run it up like this, maybe zip tie here through that hole here, run it up like this just for time being till I can get the bends built for that. But as you can see, we have the old harness, and then that's the new harness for this motor, because that's newer, so it has a whole bunch of oil pressure sensors, stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is basically hook this up mildly, see if it'll crank over off some gas in the carb, and we'll see what we can get. And kind of briefly hooked up. It won't start, so I ain't got no gas hooked up, but you can hear it crank over. Kind of dead battery, but come on. So, there's that. I did get it started off of my truck battery, so I know it will start, so that's nice. The first start to this thing should be here relatively pretty soon. I just gotta get a new fuel filter because of some reason this one is brand new, but this one decided it wanted to all kink up on me and everything here, so I gotta bring that back to AutoZone. I'm not gonna have no fuel pump on it. It's all gonna be gravity fed. So I ain't gonna hook up the harness because it's kind of starting to drizzle and stuff, and I don't want to get caught in the rain. But it is mounted down. The gas lines are ran how I want them, so that's good. The starter's kind of hooked up a little janky over a while. I might, fix that, but for right now, just to start it and stuff, it'll work good. So the main thing I should really have to do for this thing is hook up the harness, figure that out, get a new gas filter, get the gas shut off on it, and that really should be about it. I got a piece in the intake manifold to fix. Got to hook up my voltage regulator. But logically, this thing's almost pretty done. I think the axle will be next. I got to do that. I know that. But the rest of it's pretty close to being a runner, or at least a little roller, slow roller. So, but other than that, that's really all I got for this video for at least the mud tractor. I got this thing for cutting grass around here, so I'll probably, tinker with that and show you guys that. But see if I can get back a little bit and show you the tractor. That's what it looks like. I'll close the hood real quick too, to give you a little idea what it looks like. All right, put that over there. Oh, it fell. Alright, so this is what she kind of looks like. So, she does poke out the side a lot compared to the stock motor. But, that's alright. I think I'm going to put 2 light pod lights here, and maybe one on the bash bar, maybe like one in the middle here. I think that would look cool. Have enough light for when I'm trying to go through the woods. I kind of want to put whiplash lights on it for off-roading and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool, but I'm still kind of thinking on that. Because I got one light switch in here. That's for the light pods. Choke, obviously. Lights for the stock lights. I was thinking turn signals for here, but I don't know if I will. And that's a horn, and this is regular throttle. Regular ignition. I have the regular stock throttle in here, but I don't know if I'll use it. I'll probably just end up going with a bike cable. So, but other than that, this thing's been pretty, good to work on. Pretty easy to work on. It's just this snow and the rain and stuff is making it a little hard to work on. But other than that, it's mint. Hopefully, plan on getting it running before next summer. So that gives me a lot of time. Get that all going and stuff. The black Chevy should be leaving here pretty soon. Got a few people that are interested in it. So if you don't see that on the channel anymore, that's why. I do have another project coming. Well, it's not really a project. It's more a replacement for this one. But I will have my other truck. It's purple. It's a TBI unit. So two injectors inside of the throttle body that squirt gas into the throttle body. Old school, but it'll be nice. I plan on having it all painted gray. Really nice paint. Nice wheel. It's going to lower it down. Whole bunch of ideas. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be nice. This might leave, and if it doesn't, it'll probably just be here for hauling and stuff like that. But yeah, just to give you guys a quick little update on all the stuff going on. I got the pulling tractor inside the shop, but I'm kind of waiting on that because I got some companies that kind of want to sponsor me on some stuff, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show the stuff, so I talk to them first and see how that works out. But yeah, like, comment, all that other type of stuff, and yeah, have a good one.